how are you doing today or tonight? Whatever time it is, wherever you are, I would just like to say it's great to have you. Thank you all again for tuning in, so to speak. I did a video before, a few days ago, but I had to change it somewhat. So I just decided not to go with it anymore. And I have learned to not question God because I think that video was a little emotionally charged. And because of that, I was speaking from the flesh and not so much from the spirit. And that God doesn't want that. He doesn't require that. But He has been working on me for the past couple of days, and I am so happy I did not send that video, because too emotionally charged. And it's not to say that I'm being closed off or anything like that, but that's not what He required. That's not what He required. But I am happy to report that I feel good. I feel great, and that is because I know that everything is working out for my good. And I want to encourage somebody today who may be going through some hard times, some tough times, whether you're a believer or an unbeliever in Christ Jesus. Trust me, once you stay the course, God is in the midst. He knows what He's doing, and you need to pass the test. I've been hearing that all week, and I heard that tonight we had convocation at church. That's for the first night, and it was the book of Genesis that was looked at, chapter 22, 1 to 14, where Abraham was being asked to sacrifice Isaac, but God provided the ram for him to sacrifice instead. But the message of that is that in the midst of all of that, when Abraham couldn't understand what was happening, he didn't doubt God. He didn't doubt God because God told him already, promised him that he's going to be the father of many nations. And he knows that if God promised him that, and now God is asking him to sacrifice his only son, there must be a way that God will provide, or would provide something instead of Isaac. But he didn't question God, he just went with it. And I was convicted by that, because sometimes in the midst of our situation, whatever it is, we may be going through a season where it's like we're under attack from every angle, whether it's our job, it's our family, it's our finances, whatever it may be. Sometimes we lose sight of God in the midst of our situation, and because of that, we end up going off course and we fail the test. But I was reminded tonight, and I'm reminding you, that when God tests us, it's not that He's testing us all the time to prove us, right? Or to show us up. Sometimes He's testing us to improve us. Because when we go through certain things, we realize that, I wonder, why was I doing that in the first place? Why was I with that person? Why did I take that route? Because we reach a point in God where we realize that whatever we were doing, whatever we were going through, God didn't want that for us. He wanted better. He wanted to improve us. But it's just for us to have perfect faith and trust Him. And as a good friend of mine said recently, she said, sometimes we pray and we say, oh Lord, let me have more faith, have more faith. No, you have enough faith. What you need to do is to perfect the faith. And I am doing my best to do that, because I declare that the Lord's promises for me are going to come to fruition, and I'm just going to hold on to those promises as I go through my trials, my tribulations. I am just overjoyed. I am expectant. And I pray that you will ask God to help you to perfect your faith, because He has something awesome in store for you. And the best is yet to come. Okay, so until I see you again, so to speak, have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And just remember that in the midst of your test, God is there. Just trust Him. Trust Him, because He knows what's best. And He's going to blow your mind. Just trust Him. Don't give up. Do not give up. Stay blessed. Bye.